Okay, I have a problem. I have been needing to do some painting in my kitchen for a while now. I've had a few spots that have been needing mending, and I decided to order the paint, the same color paint, and do some touch-ups. Now, of course, you're going to expect a little color difference. Let me switch the camera around. Now, of course, you're going to expect, look at the edge right there, though. You could still see some of the color from the previous owners. Look. It's been difficult, okay, to say the least, to get all the paint painted in the right areas. I'm no professional, as you can tell. But anyways, I ordered the same color. It is literally the same color. This is alligator tears. No, I'm sorry, crocodile tears. And this is the color that it used to be. Let's go look in the bathroom, because the bathroom has the same exact color. So hold on. Bathroom. Same exact color. This is the color crocodile tears. All right, now, literally the same color that I have painted in here. But for some reason, now this color came out in like 2006. I painted in 2011. Right here, it actually didn't really, it just looks like it's bright right there. So it's brighter, darker there because of a shadow. But no, look at that. That is so different. So, in good lighting, you can see one of them is kind of a yellowy and one of them is not. The older color has more of a yellow to it, and the newer one is less yellow. Oh my gosh, look at that up there. See, some of that's from me, but that like darker green and white, that's not from me. Not for me at all. Oh, but you want to know something that's really funny that is from me? I didn't notice it until after I was done painting. Whoopsies, I didn't paint that. But also, when we bought this house, everything was painted white. It was, as some call, the landlord's special, but I'll call it the bank special, because the bank had this house and they were trying to get it. It was, I think, something, I don't know. I have no idea. But the bank took over and then tried to sell it. Blah, blah, blah. Everything was white, but this little bit was not. This was missed, and then I also missed it. We're going back to the color we're talking about, and that's this. Yeah, that's like a completely different color. So now I'm pivoting, and I'm just going to paint as much. I don't even know. I can't tell if that wall over there is green. I think it is. I'm going to say, I don't know if I even painted all the way back there. Anywho, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to pivot, and we're going to paint all of this. I'm not going to paint right here where the light is, but I think I'm just going to do all of this. And then since I also need to do this area, and this right here needs to be done. It was a little messy from last time. I also need to touch up the white on all this because it's literally coming off. These floors they're laminate and they came with the house. Okay, like when the house was built, these floors have never been redone, and that's from like the 90s, bro, the early 90s. Well, like early mid-90s. Anywho, I gotta paint this whole thing, but that also means I need to paint that, this, and that. So, yeah, it's a doozy. So anyways, I don't know. Do I just like get a new color? And just take the little bit that I have and redo the bathroom? That should be enough for the bathroom, but I don't think it's quite enough for the kitchen. The kitchen, mind you, I hate it because I hate painting. Let me just say that, because almost all of it You're cutting. I don't like cutting. That's the worst part of painting to me. I don't have the patience. But as little as every single bit of where the paintable surface is, not to mention we need an actual hood vent. Renovation's coming soon, I think. I hope. But this whole kitchen is nothing but like cutting. And that's my least favorite part of painting. So, yeah. The question, I guess, now is, because we are going to be doing, I guess, renovations of some sort, whether that's just new cabinets, new countertops. I'm not sure if we're knocking anything down. But because eventually there's going to be some renovations, do I just paint the little areas that need to be touched up with this color that's much lighter and just have a two-tone kitchen? Do I take this little bit, I think it's like a quart of paint. Do I take this quart of paint and just repaint the bathroom because it needs to be repainted? And then do a different color in here? Or do I just not even focus on it because eventually we're going to get renovations? I'm at a loss right now. I have no idea. I'm going to go put on HGTV to get some ideas. Okay. I have painted. I need to clean this side. But the paint right here has been completed. And that includes this. And I still need to do the cutting over here. I had to do this part last night because the dog, I didn't want the dog to get this all messy. But I need to touch up some of the white paint. I've been needing to touch up the white paint for a while. But we're good. I don't know what I'm going to do with the bathroom because I need some areas to touch up. But this paint has clearly changed the formula. This is clearly a different shade than what it was 13, 14 years ago.